Hello, this is Sam from Team Longshot, and we have Devin here, who's been playing K9 Mitsurugi. He made top cut for a case tournament that we went to, and I'm like, oh, it was a pretty sick deck.
Hey, so yeah, I played Kenai Mitsurugi today. I've been playing this deck for quite some time now, ever since YCS Pittsburgh, and I've just fallen in love with it. There's a lot of synergy in with the deck, and it's just one of the most craziest decks I've ever played. I like it a lot more than Rizal, which is hard to say. A couple shout-outs. We'll go shout-out to our sponsor, Smart TCG with Kobe. Shout out to everyone on Team Longshot. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. Shout out to Drake, who's my main testing partner. He comes over every single night to test and mops me with malice and makes me hate life even more.
Sorry to hear that.
Shout out to everyone on the Goo, and shout out to everyone at CM Games and Card Fox. I test a lot with there too. I'll go ahead and get into the deck. So, field center. Start off, we got 3 Habakiri. It's Habakiri. I don't need to explain it. You know what it does. It's been doing its thing since its inception. 1 Futsu, no surprise. Brings back bodies. For some reason, people are a lot more concerned with this card than Mirakumo, because it just keeps bringing back bodies and builds up a wall.
Gives you a lot of advantage.
I've been told apparently I'm a bad player because I still play bad cards. We play one of the little guys each. Going.
Well, I was gonna say that you're bad. I mean, did it do good today?
Well, so the problem is, sometimes you brick on these and you don't want to see these. So there's been times where I'll open up Habakiri and Saji, and it's just feels a bad moment. Going forward, I may try to cut like Aramasa and Kusanagi out and just try a smaller package, but we'll see. We play the 1 spell. We don't need more than that. It's fine. We searched it. 3 prayer. This card needs to be hit. It does. It's one of the best ways to play around Droll. People are crying for a hit to that or a hit to the trap.
Trap's fine.
1 mirror. You don't need more than that. If I ended up cutting Futsu at any point, I probably wouldn't play this. 1 trap. This trap steals games. This trap helps play around Dark Ruler no more. I've won so many games from it. A lot of people forget the banishing effect to help go for game more, and that's just crazy to me. This is probably the card that Konami really needs to hit. 3 pre-prep. Surprisingly, I play 51. Yeah, it's a weird number. I still sometimes see these in an opening hand, which is kind of awkward, but I'll take that brick as opposed to another brick in here.
Fair.
And that's it for the Mitsu cards. Those are the cards that I don't really need to explain about. Everyone knows what they do.
Fair. That's understandable.
Moving on.
It does Mitsu things.
Mitsu's Mitsu.
Next is the fun part. K9. 3 Noroi.
Oh my god.
Oh,
so sparkly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is that Noroi?
Is that Noble?
This card
Never
is
heard of it.
more insane than a lot of people give it credit for. If I open up this card and prep or prayer or Haba, I feel like I've already won. Because this card plays around Droll. You make a Ripper. I hardly ever activate the Joko effect after I special it out, just to play around Droll. And like I said, anytime I open up Noroi and prep or Haba or prayer, I've already won. I feel like
You just feel like you can play through anything at that
So
moment.
it's free
you go.
hand knowledge too. It's free hand knowledge. Send case, get free hand knowledge. You know what they play. There's so many times where I just win a game because I look at my opponent's hand, check to see what they have in hand, and then decide based on furthermore what I'm searching, whether it's the trap or the prayer, because there'll be times where I'm like, oh, he's got a Dern. I really need the trap, so time to get the trap. 3 Azuna. I really hope Konami doesn't hit this card. A lot of people think they will, but I'd rather they didn't. The card they probably should hit is this card, Jokul. I'm going to be honest with you, Jokul is probably one of the most insane cards out of the entire Kanan package, because there's just no play around with this at all, because you just Jokul reveal itself and another copy or any other Kanan card, and you can't Impulse, can't Ash, and then there's 2 free bodies. Another bit of a controversy, apparently. that makes me awkward is I play 2 Lantern. Because sometimes I'll joke or reveal one and then have one for either follow-up or I'll have one to use like a revive effect. 1 Lupus. I was thinking about maybe upping it to 2 Lupus, but furthermore, I don't think I need any more. One Lupus is fine. You don't need any more than that. That's it for the Canine Monsters. 3 case. I'm always siding 2 of these out. Like, anytime I'm going second, it's always I side 2 case out and a Lantern out just because I don't really need to see. This does play into Droll very bad, and I don't need to see double Lantern. That's going to make me cry. 1 Force Release. We love Werewolf. We love Jax. We like going into both.
We like Skillet. I get it.
We do. And I don't know if what I'd take out for like the new Canine Ripper Monster, but I'll have to do more testing on that. The 1 card in the deck that everyone hates and that I hate more than everyone else in the deck, the Mech Mortar Garrus Blaster. This card is so bad it
I
doesn't
think he's all right.
do anything. It's
Bro, it's full combo.
That's full combo.
It's
What do you
the
mean?
worst brick in the deck. Anytime I open this card, like a piece of my soul just dies. But because of the bridge, we have to play it, so we play it.
Today, though, didn't you, like, hard draw it, and then you were just able to go straight to Ashland and search off Habakiri?
Ironically, yeah, there was a game in one of my matchups today where I actually hard opened it, and it actually punished my opponent. I went into Ashland and just revealed this card because I ended up hard opening it and got right into Habakiri. Which, it's crazy, because it's like when you open it, it sucks, but if you're able to get into Ashland, then it's fine. That's it for the engine. We can go into non-engine. Power spells. You got to play them. Konami, please put this card to 2. If the Charmies are going to stick around as much as they are, at like 3 of each, please give us another called by. Because
I can get down with that.
for Ash and 1 call by is just not enough, especially when you're playing Dracotel or you're playing another deck. It's one thing when you're having to play around Fua, but when your opponent drops Fua or Purlia or Fua Meows or Meows Purlia, it's a bitch and a half. You don't want to have to deal with all that. That's too much of a headache. By that time, you're just giving them so many draws, and it just doesn't even matter. 7 Tachyon, we search it off of a card in the extra deck, which I'll get to later. And its targets. Rest of the non-engine, 3 Ash, gotta respect the Charmies.
Fortunately.
3 Droll, gotta respect the... this doesn't really hurt K9 all that much, unless they start with Case. But it is mainly for like Mitsurugi and other decks like Yummy. Dracotel doesn't give a shit about it. 3 Fua, because we want to try to increase our draw power, because this deck has 0 draw power. There's none in it. 3 Bell. People don't understand that this card negates activation. So, like, when Malice players activate the field spell and you bell it, it doesn't only just stop the effect, it negates the activation. So the activation of the card never happened, and instead the card leaves the field. So then you're not forced to attack into their link monsters, and a lot of people don't understand that or forget about it.
Plus, you can also just bell the Dracotel traps.
You can bell the Dracotel traps. Those are really good. You can ash the Dracotel traps. I had somebody bell my pre-prep today, and I was like, sick. Anyway, here's another pre-prep. And they're like, you just activate it. I was like, yeah, but you can get the activation of the bell.
Fuck.
So the go.
That's it.
Say the go.
2 Nib. I'll never play more than 2. I'm a firm believer that anything more than 2, you're just asking to open up double rock, and I like being rock hard, but not twice in the same hand.
Oh.
Oh my.
So, that's it for the main deck. I'll do extra deck next. Extra deck, I'll start off with the Lynx, Ashland. We play it for the bridge. That's what reveals the Mech Mortar to help us get into our Habakiri lines or Mitsurugi lines. Play IP, play SP. Little fun tidbit, this almost wasn't SP today. This was almost Avermax today. I really wanted to play Avermax and pull a funny on some people.
You're the one.
Question, did the SP ever come up today?
No.
Will the Avermax have?
Yes.
Get fucked.
Yes.
So what I'm hearing is
There
we're
was
train-
so many
It's in the car
times.
visor right
There
now
was
for
so
a
many
while.
times where I was sitting there looking in my head, and I was like, "Yeah, I just 110% won this game within a fraction of the time. If this was Avermax, as crazy as it sounds, it seems like more and more time keeps passing. This card used to be the most craziest card ever printed, and it's just I just keep feeling like it keeps getting power crept further and further.
SB power grab turd.
The most broken card that a lot of people threw a lot of fit about was Gorgon.
You're welcome. It's my
This
goat.
card is insane. I go SIP into
Put it down.
this.
Let me see it. I want to see it.
There we go.
Ooh.
So I go IP into this, and your opponent can't target it with card effects. That it points to monsters that this card points to can attack, and if no monsters point to this card, then it can't be destroyed by battle, and it already can't be destroyed by card effects. And it's a walking floodgate because it also negates whatever it points to. That's it for the links. One part of the bridge. We play the Drag Luxion as well as its rank up variant into Hope Harbinger. This search of 7 tact help gets us into our canine plays. If we only open up Mitsurugi, we just overlay 2/8. A lot of people were expecting me to play Zombie Vampire, and I was like, why would I play Zombie Vampire to gamble into a mill 4 for both of us that probably could help you at some point when I could just search what I need? And then this card, a lot of people forget that during the damage step, it redirects attack.
Did that part ever come up today, though?
No, but it has in the past quite a lot. 7 tack reveals. We got Red Hand.
Got them red-handed, bro.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Couldn't be me.
And
Figure it out.
Umbra Horde. This searches all your Earth canines. This searches all your Dark canines. All the main decks are either Earth or Dark, so we have access to all of them. I've never hard made this once, but the moment I do, I know I'm going to piss someone off because it's a random walking negate. Monster negate. This card, a lot of people forget that this only negates on field. So then that nib that's in their hand, they'll be hesitant to activate it and hold it in hand when they don't understand that it only negates on field effects. It doesn't negate in hand or grave, it's only on field.
I mean, it's also like a hand rip and like a half the life points type of thing,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
That is true.
Can't forget that.
We also play the 104 Masquerade to attach underneath, so we get that effect. The other part of the bridge for the Ashland to search the mech mortar. We play Jax, Werewolf. Usually I'll search a Zuna off of Jokul to go into this, and then I'll rank up the Ripper, or depending on, I'll rank up into this, or I'll use the rank up to go Werewolf on top of this for the double pop, and then the hand rip. One Ripper. I wish I could play more, but it is what it is. And then the other 2 cards are just part of the Nash Knight package to go into the Umbra Horror. That's it for the extra deck. Moving on to the side deck. DDG. This card put in a lot of work against Dracotel. I don't play Ret C just because it's a body on the field, and I don't know. I just rather thrust and search into it and set it. I actually did this to a Dracotel player, and he cried because I set it right after he ashed my pre-prep, and he felt bad because now he didn't have a ash for a thrust. This card has pissed off a lot of people because there's been so many times where I'll cross out like pre-prep, or I'll cross out the prayer, and sometimes this card hits really hard, and sometimes this card saves me from hand traps. I miss this card. This card's probably coming out because I put it in, but it never came up, and there wasn't a time where I was like, I really wish I had it, so I don't know what I'll put in place for it.
It's more of like a pure Mitsu card, I think.
Yeah, which, I mean, the K9 Mitsu deck can play in through this. Somebody die-fied me, and they shifted me game 1. I still won. And then they die-fied me game 2. I think it was Malice. They shifted me game 1. I still won. I go game 2. He sides in D-Fissure, and it cooks us both. And I still ended up winning. And I don't know why I was D-Fissured, but it is what it is.
Shout out Mincy Park.
Shout out Mitsu Park. Harpies just as a thrust target because I was playing Lightning Storm and Evenly, but those conflict a lot with Azuna, and there's been a lot of times where I get really pissed when I Azuna and then top deck Lightning Storm or Evenly.
Felt.
So we also play 2 thrusts to search these and talents if I need it. Lancia, because we need to respect Malice. Meows, only play 2 because I only have 2 at the time because fuck Malice. 3 Perulia because this card's actually really good into Yummy and into Canine.
Fair enough.
My matchups were, what were they? Round 1 was Mitsu Yummy. Round 2 was Branded Dracotel. Round 3 was Crystron Canine. Round 4 was Mitsu Yummy. And round 5 was Malice. And I was undefeated after Swiss 5-0. And ended up bubbling out because I misplayed really bad in top 8 against Thomas. Shout out Thomas. I got cooked for that misplay. But it is what it is. It was a lot of fun. Other than that, that's all I got for you.
All right. Well, appreciate you doing the video or deck profile. It was, pretty cool.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here, happy to be a part of this team, and can't wait to see what more I can do.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.